Okay, hello everyone. Thank you so much for joining me here today. If you're subscribed to the channel already, thank you so much for joining the community. If you're not, go ahead and hit subscribe so you don't miss any messages that Spirit intends to get to you. So you can see from the title, this is a relationship reading, everyone's favorite kind of reading, right? The romance, the heart stuff, the relationships. So let's see what the message is for you and your person and your romantic relationship that you're thinking of. As always, you can find your timestamps in the description box below or click on the chapters below, and I will see you there with your message. Okay, welcome everyone that chose pile number 1 and this beautiful card with those deep blue hues that you see there. Very interesting card to select. I'm excited to see what the messages are for your relationship. If you're subscribed to the channel already, thank you so much for being a part of the community. And if you're not, go ahead and click subscribe so that you don't miss any messages that are meant to find you. So let's get started, pile number 1. All right, pile number 1, for your relationship message, we have the Empress, very strong card, the Chariot, another major arcana, the 8 of Pentacles, the 6 of Wands, the Queen of Cups, all in the upright. First of all, I'm feeling a lot of strong feminine energy coming through. Your person, regardless of if they're a man or woman, or they have a balance of energy within them, of the masculine and feminine energy. So they would be someone who was very good at expressing their emotions, but also very good at being there for you and being a strength for you when you need it. There is a lot of balance. In this relationship, your person is willing to put in a lot of work into this connection. They are very determined. Look at the focus that this person has. That is the focus that your person has within this relationship. That person is going all in. They are completely focused on this. Practice makes perfect. That's why they have 8 pentacles there. They have been working on those pentacles to get everything right. They're not afraid to roll up their sleeves and get their hands dirty. This is the kind of person that wants to open the door for you, or, based on your roles in the relationship, they just want to be there to support in any way that they can. This is a person that wants to be in service of you somehow in the relationship. Like, they feel good when they are able to give in the relationship. If you have had struggles in past relationships, it feels like this relationship is moving very differently for you. Like, there is success up ahead in this relationship. Both you and your person should be very happy in this relationship right now. So if that does not resonate with you, you definitely might want to choose another pile, because this pile is all about happiness, harmony, emotional fulfillment. Your needs are being met on every level in this relationship, and it's moving forward. For some of you, you could have felt like the relationship was moving quickly, but you wanted it to. You felt comfortable with that. You never would have felt rushed. You two would have been in sync with one another. But for others of you, it's moving ahead just steadily, right? So it's definitely not a rushed energy for anybody, but it's moving ahead. This is definitely a relationship where you can see long-term potential. You may have already made an investment in one another. For some of you that have chosen the pile, you probably already have kids with one another, or maybe you've picked out your kids' names. You're thinking about what they would look like. Like, this is something where you see longevity. And if you're someone who doesn't want to have children, it would still be seeing the creation of your future with this person, right? Like, you've decorated your home in your mind, or you've used one of those little apps to put together a house thinking about what you and your partner would look like. It feels like a lot of smiles and very sweet energy, and things are going well and they're moving forward at this time. Again, the strongest message coming through here is how much effort that your person is putting into this relationship. They also really appreciate if you give them like words of accolades. Like, if you celebrate something that they've done for you, that makes them feel really, really good. And it just makes them feel like they're taking off like that chariot. Okay, let's look at your other cards. This is meant to represent kind of a center point in your relationship right now. And you got the bird flying high. News is on the way. Now, this definitely won't be for everyone, but when you see the Empress in the reading and we see news is on the way, that could be talking about a pregnancy, the birth of a child, if you want to move in that direction. But other than that, It could also be things like you're getting good news on an apartment that you want to move into together, or a home that you were trying to purchase together. It's like you're establishing something within this connection. You could also be saving money with each other. You could also work with this person or be starting a new project with this person. And news is on the way. That can definitely also be something as simple as a text message while you're watching this video, or your person writing you a letter, or writing you a really special card, writing something out, or just calling you and saying, you know, I really need to express something to you. Someone who is very expressive, and you're expressive in this relationship as well. Again, even if you haven't been that way in other relationships. So this is the card that you were initially attracted to. And you can see those two people are intertwined. So there may be a lot of parts of your life where you are intertwined with this person. Again, growing something, possibly growing a family, establishing a long-term connection with this person. Trees are always a sign of just longevity and stability. It says, wait, don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. Okay, so that could be a message coming through from Spirit about not getting too excited and too carried away, because you do have that Chariot, that fast moving energy. Sometimes if you're feeling a lot of love, you could be excited to just get on that horse and gallop off into your future. We see a lot of that here. So this could just be a card about kind of pacing yourself, or also an encouragement if your person is telling you, let's wait. It's not because they don't love you and they don't see a potential with you. It's just because they want to take things at a steady pace so that they can make sure that you have an established foundation. That's magnifying that closeness that there is in your relationship again. We do see a little bit of worry here in their face. So you might be worrying, is this too good to be true? You know, are you going to be able to maintain this happiness? And this card says friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. That's interesting, but the message that Spirit is bringing through is just saying, you know, don't be afraid to nurture those bonds of friendship. It will not take away from the romantic love that is here. It will only grow it stronger if you're able to treat your person like a friend also. And this could also be someone where you say that your partner feels like your best friend. You could have one of those relationships as well. You also have the card Sacred Union, so you could have very strong physical intimacy within this relationship. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. So this would be a very, very deep connection with Sacred Union being there. And this card, they are in similar positions. You and your person might like sitting close with one another, holding each other closely. Again, a lot of physical touch in the connection. And it says trust. And Spirit is saying you can trust this relationship. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. So there is an underlying current of maybe you not trusting this situation, or it could be vice versa. So take it how it resonates for your relationship. But again, there was something here about perhaps a relationship not being successful in the past, or thinking that you're flying so high and you're kind of like, well, what goes up must come down. So you might have some concerns about that. But Spirit is saying that once you can trust and relax into this, your relationship area in your life has already transformed. The transformation has already occurred. But you need to be able to accept that, to feel the trust, to feel the love, to feel relaxed in this space of goodness in your life. Okay, and these cards are always fun. We have several different messages cards. So let's see exactly what your person wants to say to you. And your first card is, we both know I am not the one for you. Okay, that could be a little bit scary. But Spirit is, number one, again, bringing me back to a past energy for some of you. A past relationship that might have been hard for you to let go of, but you knew that person wasn't the one. This person could still be reaching out to you. This card in particular feels like an interference energy. So that could be like you or your person, or it could also be representing, again, that doubt within this situation, because you have the card Trust, and Spirit keeps bringing back something about an old relationship that has affected you in some way. So I feel like this will be different for everyone in the group. So just take it how it resonates for you. But it could just be like a lack of confidence coming from you or your person, just doubts because of what you went through in the past. Or maybe you feel like a misalignment or a disagreement in some area of the relationship. But it doesn't feel like this is going to stop the relationship. And we also have, you don't know how hard it was to let you go. Okay, interesting. So I do feel like for some of you this won't resonate, but for someone here, there is a strong interference of a past relationship, of either that person still contacting you or still being on your mind in some way, or even maybe your family or friends bringing it up. And then we have, I knew exactly what I was doing. Now, this does feel like your person currently, when they're trying to make you happy, they're like, I knew exactly what I was doing. I knew that you were the person that I wanted. I had my sights set on you, like that 8 of Pentacles, and they're working on it and they're putting in so much effort. So whatever's going on with that past energy, your person now knows that they want you. That's the message that's coming through. Okay, let's get our last few messages cards. These are really fun. You're the first thing I think of when I wake up and the last thing I think of before I go to sleep. How powerful is that? So if you want to be on this person's mind, you are 100% on this person's mind. No question, no thought about it. I know we've shared many past lives together. So that could even be some of that past energy for you. But no matter what you believe in, this would be an energy of just feeling like you knew that person immediately when you met them. I've always struggled to feel good enough for you. That's really interesting. So again, with that 8 of Pentacles energy, and Spirit did bring up how this person likes to hear the words of affirmation from you. So that may be something that your person needs, is just encouragement that they're doing the right thing, that they're on the right path, that they're making you happy, that you enjoy the things they're doing for you. You make me feel absolutely incredible. Again, so that's that 6 of Wands energy. That's your person feeling on top of the world when you give them those words of affirmation that they need. And then we have this card, I can't get you out of my head. So repeating that same energy there. A depth of love within this connection, an excitement to move it forward. Spirit did encourage you to just be patient and pace yourself with that, to not get too hasty and run away with yourselves. But amazing energy in this group. Your person is really dedicated to you and you're constantly on their mind and about how they can make you happy and show up in this relationship. So let me know what you thought in the comment section, pile number 1. That is it for today. Hit like and subscribe before you head out, and I'll see you in another message. Welcome in, pile number 2. You have chosen this beautiful card. If you're already subscribed to the channel, thank you so much for being a part of the community. Happy to have you here. If you're not subscribed already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any messages that Spirit wants to get to you. And with that said, let's dive right in. Okay, pile 2, these are a lot of the cards that you want to see in a love reading. The 10 of Cups, the 9 of Cups. Wow, those showing up together, that's powerful energy. You have the Wheel of Fortune here. So this is a destined relationship. Things are going the way that they're supposed to be going right now. But you do have the 7 of Swords and the 8 of Cups. So let's talk all of that through about your relationship right now. Now, when I was shuffling out your cards, I also felt an energy of doubt. I did not see this card when I was shuffling. I don't look at them until we get on camera here together. So that's really interesting. But there is an energy of hesitation, and I don't feel like it's coming from your person. I feel like it's coming from you. Although if you're in that energy, your person could and will start to mirror that energy to start to have some kind of doubt. But it's an energy of doubt about just feeling like unsure about where you want to go with the relationship. But it doesn't feel like there's anything wrong in the relationship. It feels like maybe you're just doubting if you still want to be in it for some reason. Let's explore things a little bit further, but that was an energy coming off of the cards. Now, with the 9 of Cups here, that's really being drawn out. That is the wish fulfillment card. It's almost the 10 of Cups, but then you also have the 10 of Cups over here. Because of the order in the cards, it also feels like you could be right now, this is in your center, struggling with that energy of doubt. This is also a card of self-sabotage, so you could be doubting things for no reason, or it could be a vice versa energy with your person, debating about if you want to walk away or if you want to leave this relationship. Or different message, there could also be, for some of you within this group, like wondering if you'll be able to stand a separation of some kind. For example, if one of you is going to be moving and it'll be a long distance relationship and you wonder how can you make it work, or a trip got canceled to see one another and you're wondering, is that it for the relationship? Is it going to continue after that? Or a separation because of work temporarily, something like that, where there's some kind of separation, some kind of distance. But this does feel like a low that's going to pass, because you're ending on the 10 of Cups. So even if you're thinking that you're going to walk away from your person, or y'all are feeling like there's some kind of ending going on, or some kind of like disagreement, shakiness within the relationship, you're still going to wind up on that 10 of Cups energy, which is just, again, like that wish fulfillment. It's the happiness, it's everything that you want, it's everything working out and everything settling into place. So with your message, I do also feel like the Wheel of Fortune is there to say that this is a 10 out of 10. Your person is going to make you very happy. You could also be seeing the angel number 1010 because you have that mirroring on both sides of your reading there. So that could be a sign to you that everything is going to work out within your relationship, and that everything is going to work out in your favor in your relationship, right? Always remember that everything is working out in your favor. Even when it looks doubtful, even when the moment looks hard to trust, things are still working out in your favor. But this is a person that brings a smile to your face, and vice versa. And if things are in movement right now, the Wheel of Fortune is there saying that if you're turned to this side right now, you're going to turn right back to the opposite of that and get back on a high in this relationship. Okay, so this is meant to represent something that's at the center of the relationship right now, and you did get the card Crown. Honor and respect will come to you. Now, when this card came out, Spirit immediately said that this is about being honest on your part. And it's right here over the 7 of Swords, right? Which can be about lies, masking something, covering it up, hiding something. So if you're hiding something about how you really feel within your relationship, it's going to be better to tell the truth, and you're going to be able to work through it in your relationship. Because if you're worried that it's going to cause a problem or make your person walk away or create distance, it's actually going to jump you right over to this 10 of Cups much quicker, because your person is going to honor and respect the fact that you were able to wear the crown, speak up and tell the truth in the situation, and bring whatever this is to the table to clear the air, to clear the energy, right? It's like you don't have to solve this problem on your own, whatever it is. It might even be a problem where you're feeling like it's going to be a big issue, but it's actually not, if you would just say something about it. Interesting message coming through for you, Pile 2. I'm going to go in a different order than I did for the other group, and let's look at these messages cards. We have I love you unconditionally. So really take that in. This is a message from your person. I love you unconditionally. And it feels like you feel this way about your person as well. But are you doubting, Pile 2, that you don't deserve unconditional love yourself? Don't do that. If your person deserves it, you deserve it. I love you unconditionally. So again, that comes out right on the heels of us talking about, it's like you think there's something that's going to be a problem that's actually no problem at all. If your person loves you unconditionally, you can bring whatever this is up to the table and it's going to be okay. I feel you even though we are apart. That is a really interesting message, because we also talked about the possible distance with the 7 of Swords and the 8 of Cups, wondering how is that distance going to work out or affect your relationship. So your person still feels an extremely close connection, and you with them. This can even be something as small as like when you leave for work, if you feel like you haven't been able to spend as much time with each other recently, you're still on your person's mind, they still feel your energy all the time. And they'll probably actually tell you that after watching this reading as well, if they haven't already. I left when I saw you with someone. So for some of you, that could be a literal message Like if you did take a separation from your person and maybe you went on a date, maybe you were out with a friend, but they thought it was more than that. There could be something like that for one of you to talk about within the relationship. But for others of you within this group, it could just mean that there hasn't been a good time for y'all to have a conversation. Like there's continuously other friends around or people from work when they're trying to talk to you. It's like they haven't been able to get a good time alone with you. So it's created some kind of space and distance that they're wanting to overcome in the relationship. Okay, let's look at these cards next. So this is the card that you were drawn to for your pile today. Beautiful card. She's really sitting there listening to the heart. So Spirit is encouraging you to listen to your heart and not too much to your mind with that Seven of Swords, not letting your mind sabotage you by overthinking. It says, close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. So whatever the circumstances are in this relationship, we talked about that with the I love you unconditionally card. If you remember that you absolutely deserve love. You are worthy of it right now. You also have this card. When you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. So again, that's talking about that connection that they feel with you. One of you may be the sign of Cancer. That moon energy is just coming on really strong in here. Someone within this group, your favorite color could be that pink color, something subtle. But it's also speaking about like the gentle energy that's running within this connection right now. With the feathers, the angel feathers. It's like this person feels very blessed to have you in their life, and they really cherish the memories that they've made with you, whether you've been together for a long time or a short time. And that's why they feel you even when you are apart from one another. And you also have this card, healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. So that's again talking about healing, that Seven of Swords energy. And the Eight of Cups there with the water and the emotion. It's like maybe you need to take some space, or even space from your own thoughts. For some of you is the message that's coming through in order to heal that little bit of stuck energy. It's like there's a thorn in the relationship right now. Like you have a splinter in your hand is the example that Spirit is showing me. But you can actually just pluck that out and heal the relationship immediately. It's no big deal. Okay, and we also have romance. Cupid's arrow strikes. I do feel like this is your future energy in the connection once you get past whatever this little thing is that needs to be healed. And then you're going to be with that Ten of Cups. Cupid's arrow strikes. So romance, reconnection coming back up in your relationship if you've chosen this pile. Now we have these beautiful messages cards to end the reading off with. These are always fun. So let's see exactly what your person wants to say to you. I was wearing a mask, Seven of Swords, to keep you in my life. I didn't realize it was keeping us apart. Again, I don't feel like this is so much your person. I really feel that energy coming off of you, pile number 2. So let me know if it's you in the comment section. Okay, but of course the energies could resonate vice versa. So it's okay, it's a general reading. So take it how it resonates for you. Past life karma is causing a deep rejection fear I'm not even consciously aware of. So that's that Eight of Cups energy. If your person or yourself are just feeling afraid of being rejected, or this can always come up when you're afraid of communicating how much you love someone, which could be why that Seven of Swords is there as well. It's like not fully speaking out on that because of fear of, does your person feel the same way? But your person absolutely does. That's why you have the Wheel of Fortune. That's why you have the Ten of Cups here. I am a mess. I don't even know how to love myself or have a healthy relationship. So again, I do feel like this is your energy, but I also feel like your person, because they love you unconditionally, once you bring whatever this is up in the conversation, they would say that they have their faults as well. You know, they would say they're not perfect either. Because with the Nine of Cups and the Crown, there could be a message coming through from Spirit that you have this person almost up on a pedestal, But again, there's an unconditional love. There's a balance here. So your person feels like you are in the same boat. You and I are like a ball of wool. You're one end of the string and I the other, but we're a tangled mess. Okay, so that's absolutely what we were just talking about you being really one and the same and being in the same boat. But whatever's going on with the communication right now, it's like there's just crossed wires again. So your person really wants to work that out with you so that you can just fully feel that 10 of Cups with no doubt. There's too many obstacles right now. Yeah, so this is about your person wanting to get in closer connection with you and to remove those obstacles, to remove that splinter from the hand, from the relationship, like we were talking about earlier, okay? So pile number 2, that's everything I have in your message today. Let me know what you thought in the comments. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe before you head out, and I will see you in another message. Welcome pile number 3 to everyone that selected this beautiful pile. Thank you so much for joining me here today. If you're subscribed to the channel already, thank you so much for doing so and joining the community. And if you're not subscribed, go ahead and click the button right now so you don't forget and you don't miss any messages that Spirit intends for you. With that being said, let's dive right into your reading. Okay, pile number 3, what are we talking about here today in your relationship? We have the 4 of Swords in the reverse, the 5 of Cups in the reverse, the World in the reverse, the 9 of Wands in the upright, and the 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. So you don't want to be single anymore. 9 of Pentacles is in the reverse. If you've been doing everything on your own, if you are someone who feels like that and you've chosen this pile, you don't want to be in that energy anymore. Your person could be feeling that way as well, like someone who's been single for a very long time and now they don't want to have to go in the world on their own and they want to join forces and be in this relationship. The World is in the reverse. I feel a strong energy coming off of both of you, really, that you're tired of going through these cycles. I don't feel like it's so much been within your connection, like an on and off relationship. I don't feel that, but I feel like it's energy of what you and your person have been through outside of this relationship, right? You're like, I don't want another failed relationship. I don't want to go through anything else sad. No more sadness for you. No more of those cups turned over with the 5 of the Cups. But there's something here where you're not resting easy in the relationship with the 4 of Swords being in the reverse. It's like you're not relaxed at this time in the relationship. You feel very uncertain. The energy is much heavier in this pile. A lot of uncertainty, a lot of like low mood. It's not like depression or like you're trying to be that way, but it just feels like you don't feel super good in this relationship right now. And again, not because the person is bad or not because the relationship is going bad. Like for some of you, you might feel like you don't know where you stand in the relationship, if it's a newer relationship, or if you've been in the relationship for a while, you could have been through lots of things and you just want things to turn around because this is the 9 of Wands here. So Spirit is encouraging you to not give up. I can't say if it's on yourself or the relationship. I mean, never give up on yourself, but I'm not sure yet if Spirit is talking just not about giving up on yourself as an individual or speaking about the relationship specifically. Only you would know if it's time to let go of a relationship. But this card is significant in saying that you've been through a lot and you're tired of going through it. So let's look at your other cards and see what we have going on here. Okay, this is meant to represent like the center point, the center focus in your relationship right now. And it has Archway, which is a really beautiful card. And it says new opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up. So there is something that you don't see right now. So this card is saying like, don't quit where you're at. Like if you're walking down that pathway, you might be in a spot where you don't see the archway yet, where you don't see the opening and the possibility and the opportunity. So they're saying keep walking forward, keep moving, keep taking care of yourself, keep stepping, and there's going to be something that opens up here with that archway. Okay, and that's right around the corner for you. I'm going to go in a different order for your pile as well. I feel really called to these messages cards from your person. Okay, these are always fun. I remember every detail of that day. So again, if you've been through something with this person where you feel like there was an upset, a letdown, a setback, your person remembers it and it's really bothering them. It's like something where maybe you think it only affects you, but it affects your person as well. I'm also hearing a happy message with this card as well, like they remember every detail of the day that they met you, or that you went on a certain date, like a very special moment that brings a smile to their face in the relationship. I wonder if you are happy without me. And it does just feel like kind of a sadness energy going on in the relationship right now. A lot of uncertainty here. You could be wondering this about your person as well. They're wondering if you're struggling as much as they are. I do feel like there's some kind of probably a lack of communication, especially with that Four of Swords being in the reverse. But it's not for lack of wanting to talk to one another. I regret lying to you. Okay, so if you feel like your person was dishonest, again, they're regretting it. Again, if there's something that's hurt you, they remember every detail of that day and of the situation, and it's affecting your person as much as it's affecting you. But I feel like whoever chose this pile, that you and your person don't want to be without each other. That's very much the energy that's coming through. Let's take a look at these cards. You were drawn to this card. So you both feel like your person is a perfect match with the yin and yang energy there. The balance, the divine, masculine and feminine. And they're in almost what looks like a keyhole there. So it's like you feel like you are a perfect fit with your person. Now these do look like moons almost over the throat chakra and over the third eye chakra. So the message Spirit is bringing through is that your person is getting new insight on the situation, new insight on the hurt and pain that they have caused in their own life and in this relationship. Very deep message coming through. And also that there's some kind of healing to be done around their throat chakra. So like the way that they communicate to you, or becoming more comfortable with communication. You already probably communicate better than your person. Now it could be vice versa energy, so take it how it resonates for you, because it is a general reading. But it's the card balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. So you could be going through a challenge at this time, but your person wants to rise to that occasion, because again, I feel neither one of you really want to be without the other person. You're not looking to be single at this time. Look at that beautiful card. So that's reconciliation coming in, a moon there again as well. So there's emotions that have not been discussed, emotions that have not been revealed, but they will be coming up. And in a peaceful and gentle way, easier than what you expected with that Nine of Wands energy there. So Spirit is saying, don't fear. You may not always understand why certain things happen. It's that Five of Cups energy, trying to make sense of something that doesn't make sense. It's just hurtful, right? However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. That's a very powerful message. Really take that in for yourself, pile number 3. That's why the Nine of Wands is right there. Again, Spirit is encouraging you to not give up on yourself with the steps that you're taking right now. And look at this. That is a card of just nurturing yourself, taking time to listen to yourself and to your higher self so that you can receive the guidance that you need. You are protected with that tree there around you. You could be someone who feels very connected with Mother Nature. If not, they're encouraging you to step out into nature at this time. Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. Now, if you remember, that is completely echoing the archway message. That is the same message. Spirit repeats themselves when they really want you to get it through your head that you have new opportunities and possibilities coming up with this relationship or with whatever pathway you choose. What they're saying is this archway holds whatever you want on the other side, pile number 3. You just have to believe it. We have a few more cards after this one, but this one is beautiful. You're coming into alignment with your feelings that you're experiencing at this time. And you are very supported by your angels. You have a strong angelic team around you. Very strong, like they're here present in the moment in the reading for you right now. This past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. What is going on, pile 3? New possibilities again. That's the 3rd time. Look, a new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. I just said if you believe it. Okay, this reading is crazy. If it's resonating, let me know in the comment section, and don't forget to hit subscribe. Okay, we have a few more messages. These are straight from your person, and these are really fun cards, so let's see what they have to say. Okay, you deserve so much more than what I can give you right now. I'm hearing you deserve so much more than what I gave you. So again, with the Five of Cups and the disappointment energy, very interesting to see that coming out where your person is thinking about it and they're going to communicate to you about it soon. I'm hearing a phone call. I don't deserve you. I regret many things from the past that I can't take back. But remember, healing is happening and your new direction is up to you to decide, pile 3. Why does everything have to be so complicated? I feel like this is your energy. You just want the relationship to work out. Why does it have to be so complicated? I just feel so intimidated by our connection. So that could be something that your person is working through. That could be something that you're feeling with the 9 of Wands. Like, again, with that World card and the tarot being reversed at the very top of your reading. You know, just feeling like, why does it have to be so complicated? They're feeling intimidated by having to go at it again, like love in general, right? That's the energy that's coming up for the both of you in one way or another. And your final card, I'm so sorry, I've been foolish and taken you for granted. I regret hurting you. So your person, pile number 3, is thinking things through. You're thinking things through. No matter what it looks like on the outside, I'm hearing that neither one of you want to be single or outside of this relationship at this time. So be nurturing with yourself and gentle with yourself, but expect communication from your person as they gain more third eye insight from a different perspective on what's going on. And remember that your angel team is here supporting you through all of this, okay? I hope this reading helps. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe before you head out, and I'll see you in another message.